You're getting so good at that.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Books N Betches, not to be confused with Books and Under the Sea.
I feel like you're on top of it today.
I'm Kristen. And
It's the basement.
I'm Kristen, and with me I have
Sebastian.
No.
Scuttle.
Okay, fuck both of you. That's Erica in the middle. That's Maria on the end. If you're watching, thanks for watching.
Watching.
If you couldn't tell,
New
first
studio.
of all, before we even talk about this, can we just for those who are not watching this podcast, if you are listening, you can't see what's going on. The way that whole thing played out, Erica was leaned back, very much chilling on the couch because we have a couch now.
Yeah.
And when she sang Under the Sea, I have never seen a human being, maybe the Flash, jump up so quickly into the microphone. She fucking Under the Sea. Like, she was beyond ready for that.
She was ready.
I needed
for
to
it.
shout that out because that was amazing. Congratulations. Good job.
She's
Claps.
on it today. She's on it.
Good job, Erica. Everybody, round of applause for Erica.
We're
Okay.
gonna see more of Xena now.
Things are gonna devolve.
Is that gonna be Xena's perch right there in that corner?
I hope so.
Oh,
be there.
if only she just sat down.
Sit down, Xena.
Anyway.
All right, this is a book podcast, usually, where we swear, we spoil, we talk about sex. This episode is one of our movie episodes. As you know, usually we do 3 books in a movie. This
Or
month,
4 books.
This month, 3 books, 2 movies. So
Yeah.
some
Little
exciting.
Mermaid gets.
Now here's the deal. This was never a book, right?
She licked your face.
me. You scared me, and I pushed her.
This was The Little Mermaid.
Yes.
We're doing The Little Mermaid, the new Little Mermaid.
The movie.
Brand new.
Yeah.
The Little Mermaid. When did this movie come out? Like a month ago?
May.
May. It's, a lot of people have been talking about it, so we did want to hop on and just give our thoughts. We all went to go see it together. Which is wild. We never like really get to go to the movies together that often.
Last time we did was for Lost City.
So we were like, we gotta just do a podcast episode about this. Now, was The Little Mermaid ever a book? Ever?
I had a Disney version of the book. Yeah.
So do you
Was
think
based
the
on
movie came
Grimm
first?
fairy tales. It's a fairy
Yeah.
tale.
Oh, is it one of the Grimm ones?
Yeah.
What happens in the Grimm one? That's what we should have looked
She
up.
turns into sea foam.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's sad.
Wait. The Little Mermaid turns into sea foam?
Yeah, she actually
that's
turns
it.
into sea foam. I don't know the thing at the back of my hand, my girl, but I
Is there
she
no
turns
happy
into foam.
ending?
No, she doesn't get a happy ending.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's sad.
That is sad.
Do you want me to open it and find out?
No, I don't care that much. Here's the thing about The Little Mermaid. Disney movies. As you both know,
I grew
but
up
our
with it.
listeners don't. I have never really seen any Disney movies until I met you, Maria.
Yeah,
You made
I've
me
been
watch.
slowly trying to get her to watch every Disney movie from our 90s times, not the new ones,
Yes.
the 90s ones. Slowly, she keeps falling asleep through Little Mermaid.
I mean, The Lion King I really struggle with because since I was a kid, that was the only one that I tried to watch.
Which is so weird because it's like one of the best ones.
But the thing is, I don't make it to them. I fall asleep during the opening credits.
in the opening credits?
Mhm. I don't know. Maybe it's like the Disney logo. Maybe it's the sound coming in. I don't
The
know.
most
what it is.
iconic song
It's
in Disney
a lullaby.
history.
It puts me to sleep. What do you want from me? That's how I go to sleep. It's like
So
the
when you have
opposite
your
of
like,
serotonin.
bad nights, just
Melatonin-
put on Lion King
melatonin?
and you'll be fine.
Yeah, sure. I haven't done it, but I'll test it. Either way, haven't seen most Disney movies. So The Little Mermaid, I had never seen. So put yourself in my shoes, people. Like, this is my first experience with The Little Mermaid is going to see it in the live action form. I mean, if that was your first experience, don't you think you would have
It's
a
a
different...
weird. That's a weird first experience.
Thank you. That's all I wanted.
Especially because of all the stuff they added.
They added stuff?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Scuttle's whole rap.
Well,
Oh, that wasn't in the
those.
movie.
Those were like creatively
What are you trying to say?
Walk us through this.
creative
Choices?
Leeway?
addition. No.
Okay. Yeah.
Additions are adding.
I don't know.
They added things.
I don't know what the phrase
You're right.
I'm trying to word.
I feel you.
Mama
Liberty?
brain.
Creative liberty?
I don't know.
I understand.
I don't know.
I'm
I
picking
don't
up.
understand.
I don't know.
I get what she's
I
saying.
have no idea.
So here's the thing. The Little Mermaid, most of you probably already know the story, so we don't need to cover that. But this is the live action version. Is there a Little Mermaid on Broadway?
There was.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I should have just went and seen that.
It's not there anymore.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was like,
It was years ago.
That would have been cool. I would
And
go
the
see
girl
that.
who played Ariel was one of the girls who's played Christine in Phantom of the Opera.
Okay, so if you haven't seen Little Mermaid, we're gonna spoil
Hello,
everything
Family
in this
Opera.
movie. If you're like, I want to go see it and see what they add, or like what little charms we're gonna get, we're gonna talk about it. So if you haven't
Yeah.
seen it, go see it now. Now's your only chance. That's the only thing.
I'm waiting for them to put it on Disney Plus so I can watch it again.
Okay, so when was the first time you guys have seen the original Little Mermaid?
When I was like 4 or 5, whenever it
did you
came
love
out.
it?
Yeah, I had.
Yeah.
I think it's still in my parents' house because my grandma uses it now. But I had a comforter set of Ariel.
Wow.
Little Mermaid was my favorite at the time.
No, it wasn't my favorite, but I did love it a
Why
lot.
did she do that? Why did she do that?
I love it. I love it
It's
so
like,
much.
I give my favorite, and she's like, wasn't mine. But anyway,
It makes me so happy. I love you, Erica.
it's like she just wants to bring me down.
Now I'm Team Erica.
It's not that I thought it wasn't good. Like my 6-year-old self was better than yours.
It's just the
Yeah,
way
it
you
wasn't
say
mine.
it, because every time it's after what I'm saying. Anyway, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Go
I mean,
for it.
Kristen's a fucking loser over here.
Who hasn't watched it at all? Yeah.
Don't drag me into this. You guys are having a nice
We're
scuffle.
on the same team.
We're on the same side of the couch. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
Tell me
we're-
more about why it wasn't your favorite, but it was Maria's favorite. Go on.
Well, no,
It
I
wasn't
just don't remember having
Beauty and
a
the Beast is still
comforter.
my favorite.
Beauty and the Beast is your favorite? Okay.
But I have memories of making my dad read it to me every night.
A Little Mermaid.
Mm-hmm.
Read it.
The book. Yeah, we had the book.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this is like valid for us to talk about it then.
We had a Disney book. That was the Little
Because
Mermaid
it
story.
was a book at one point.
Mm-hmm.
That was what I was trying to get at
Yeah.
earlier.
Mm.
I mean, I think it's,
We're
it's
there.
such a it's such a staple in Disney classic. I mean, she's an original Disney princess, but
She's
like,
Anyway.
Okay, when you both heard that The Little Mermaid was being made into a live action movie, what was your first immediate thought? Go.
great.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to happen because of
Awesome.
what's been happening ever since Maleficent came out, and then Cinderella, and like all the.
I am loving the live
Really?
actions. I think we
the
should
only
be
one
making
I'm mad
all
at
of the live actions.
is Lion King.
Okay, I like
Because
this
they're
perspective
animals.
because so many people have the
No,
opposite.
I want all of them live action.
Oh, okay.
Every single one of
All
them.
of them.
Oh, I love this. This is great because everything I see
I don't
online
know
is
who
people
told me
pissed.
this, but somebody was like, Hudson should play the live action Hercules baby.
I don't know what that means. But that's cool.
as Hercules.
Is it Hercules an older dude?
For Halloween.
Wait, is Hercules not like a man?
He's a
No, he
baby in the
is.
beginning of the movie.
He's a god though, or he's
Oh.
a demigod.
He's a
How
demigod.
is he a baby then? What does he come from?
From
They still
Zeus?
they still get birthed.
A god?
He's demigod.
Yeah, it's a demigod.
Oh, a demigod. Okay.
Like Hercules or Zeus fucked somebody and
No. He was turned into a mortal by the little gremlins.
well,
from
you didn't say
Hades thing.
demigod, so now I
Oh.
understand.
So that's what turns him to a demigod because he's not fully.
He's not like born from clay.
No.
Understood.
no,
Born from clay.
Well, like Wonder Woman. So
Sorry.
anyway,
Anyway, okay.
so
go.
you were both excited. That makes me happy because of all the negative discourse
Yeah.
I see
Yes.
with these live action movies. Like, do we really need a live action version of everything?
Yes, we do. If you and I am so fucking hard on this line.
I
The
didn't know she
live
was just
actions,
adamant about
the
it.
live action Cinderella and the live action Beauty and the
Beautiful.
Beast are
Is it
better
Cinderella?
than
Yes.
the animated.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yes. And if you
Can you
disagree,
legally say that?
if you disagree with that sentiment, I don't know you.
I don't know you.
I mean, you probably
I don't know you.
You might not know the person listening.
No, but like I don't want to know you.
okay,
so
fair, fair,
like I was saying, Maleficent was the first one where we
Oh,
have
I
a
like
live
that one.
action.
I like
it's
that
not
one.
true.
It's not a
Sleeping
real
Beauty,
live action
but
because
it was the inkling of where Disney could take this.
Wait, that was
right?
Sleeping Beauty?
That was the origin
the-
story of the villain from
the
Sleeping
villain
Beauty.
origin, yeah.
Oh, I didn't connect that.
Yeah.
Well, she's
so
not ever.
That's fine.
because you haven't seen Sleeping Beauty.
Ellie Fanning. I thought Sleeping Beauty. So all of my knowledge for Disney stuff stems from Once Upon a Time. That's how I have all of my knowledge. So to me, Aurora, the Sleeping Beauty,
It just feels like a crime against humanity.
is a redhead.
I've been living with this
right?
for a decade.
For me, she's like a redhead. I have a
Sure.
very
Absolutely
distinct-
not. She's blonde.
Okay, well, I have a distinct representation of
It's wrong.
Aurora from Once Upon a Time.
It's wrong.
So Ellie
Yeah.
Fanning playing her
Seems
in
wrong.
Maleficent, to me, I didn't even make that connection. Blame Once Upon a Time is what I'm saying.
Okay, I'll accept that blame.
But I
won't.
loved
It's a CW
Maleficent.
show.
I loved
Maleficent.
Maleficent. I loved that one. That was great.
Okay, so that
yeah,
that's
she was
where it all
awesome.
started. In my opinion, this
Got
is
it.
where it all started.
Got it.
After that came Cinderella
'Kay.
with Lily James, who played Cinderella. She is
Oh,
great.
phenomenal.
So good.
Phenomenal.
Really?
So good.
So good.
The costumes alone in that
I'll
film.
check it out. I'll check it out.
Beautiful.
The costumes
Is it anything
alone.
like the Hilary Duff movie?
Absolutely
Yeah.
not.
The Cinderella story.
Exactly like it.
It's
Are you fucking with me? Is that not what it's based off of?
Yes.
She drops her phone.
It's based off of that one specifically.
I don't know, man. I thought it was based off Cinderella.
Not like a
Is
1940s
it not called a
version.
Cinderella story?
I want to leave.
Well, that's where my knowledge for Cinderella stems
That's
from.
fine. I accept that.
the
Did
evil
you not
stepmother.
see it on Once Upon a Time?
I don't remember.
She didn't drop a phone.
See, I don't remember Cinderella being in one.
Yeah, she's the one that's pregnant.
Oh, that's a very minimal storyline.
She has a whole episode dedicated to her in season 1.
No.
Yes, she does.
No. Where she's in the back room.
I'm cutting this cord because I'm not talking about Once Upon a Time as our baseline.
It's the only way I could connect.
I'm just not.
It's the only way I could connect, Erica.
Snip, snip.
Well, I'm out. Fuck. Okay.
I'm cutting your fucking light
What
bulb,
came
baby.
after Cinderella?
After Cinderella came Beauty and the Beast, I believe.
Yeah, that one definitely came before Lion King because I remember Beauty and the Beast was what's her
No,
name?
it might have been Lion King first, then Beauty and the Beast.
Lion King was first. It was
What's her name?
terrible.
Emma Watson.
I hated it. Yeah, Emma Watson.
Yeah, she was.
But like, it
I love
shouldn't
Beauty
have
and the
been
Beast.
good.
Beauty and the
movie?
Beast?
No, Lion King.
Oh,
Because we can't see their facial expressions.
They're
You
animals.
can't make animals like a live action
Yeah.
animated animal movie. That's
They
And
should've stopped
I will
weird.
never forgive them. I know this is about the Little Mermaid, but we're talking about everything else. I will never forgive them for what they did to Scar's song. Like Scar's villain song
yeah.
is my all-time favorite
Yeah.
like
Fuck it,
villain
they
song.
sing too.
Yeah, it's a musical. They're all musicals mostly.
Okay.
And they made it like a spoken word instead of the true
Oh.
song. And I was very upset about
It's
it.
fucking. I don't even. I want to like forget it from my brain.
And then when Simba's
it
going back
Beyonce
to
in
Pride
that?
Work,
yeah,
I'm saying, I'm
again, I
getting
want
there.
to forget
I'm
it from
getting
my
there.
brain.
When Simba's going back to Pride Rock to take back his freaking kingdom, what are they doing instead of having the amazing music they had there before? No, they put fucking Beyonce over it. And I don't
Was
want the
it good,
Beehive
though?
to come after me, but I don't need her there.
Okay.
She was unnecessary.
I thought she was a character.
No.
Oh.
Was she? No, she was not. She was
I
just part of the soundtrack, I think.
I just.
got you.
Okay.
I want to forget it too. Anyway,
Moving
moving
on.
on.
After that one was Little Mermaid, right?
No, Aladdin.
Oh,
they
forgot
have
about
Hercules
Aladdin.
docked as the next live action. You know.
Hercules
that,
is docked?
right? Yeah.
I
I thought it was Lilo.
Yeah, Lilo and Stitch.
Oh no, but I'm saying like
As
after,
in the originals?
no, they're doing Lilo, and I think they're doing Moana, and I'm saying like the
Not
next.
necessary.
Moana would be fun.
And they're doing her like the ones that I've heard of.
Hercules, Lilo, Moana.
Lilo, Moana, Hercules.
Okay.
Timeline-wise.
I'm down. I'm down.
Okay.
So Moana, Moana's my favorite Disney movie.
But The Rock has
I don't
to
think
play.
it needs to be made into a live action.
I don't
Not
either.
right now. It's
I
too
don't
early.
either because I think
too
it's
early.
way too soon after the actual Moana.
And I think the animation's enough for it. You don't need it.
but
Yeah,
I
like-
I think our
Her hair looks beautiful in the animation.
Mhm.
yeah, like I
I
don't know
never
why
felt
we're
more
doing
seen
it.
as a curly girl.
Lilo and Stitch is an interesting one because
Stitch is gonna look so fucking weird.
Yeah, what are they gonna
what
do?
is
And I
Stitch?
love Lilo and Stitch. Leslie and I quote that movie so much.
I think I saw that one.
Yeah, we watched it
Probably,
together. I made
yeah.
you watch it.
So I saw that one.
Good.
Stitch is the little blue thing,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. How are they gonna do that?
He's gonna look creepy as
Well,
fuck.
okay, now we can get to Little Mermaid. Sebastian, the crab.
Oh,
How do you feel?
broke the internet.
Yeah, so like, let's talk about your feelings about this movie
Wait,
because
you didn't like the crab?
No, I thought that's what broke the internet because we all know what Sebastian looks like, right? As the animated, and then for the live action, we have an actual, a crab with his eyes like up, like super creepy looking, and
Is that
everyone's
how
like,
his
"What
eyes are?
the fuck?"
Oh, I need to look up.
Did
what
you
his
don't
forget
face
what the
is.
crab looked like?
Yeah.
He looked like a normal crab.
Yeah, it's a normal crab, but comparing it to
Oh.
see?
Like he looked like that.
Oh, he looked like a lobster a little bit.
Yeah, he did.
So the
Yeah.
original Sebastian was a
I think the
lobster?
crab was fine in the
Is that
when
a
it came
conspiracy
out,
theory?
people were-
Did I just start a
What?
conspiracy
What'd you
theory?
start?
Original Sebastian was a lobster
No, he's a
pretending to be a crab.
He's always said he's a crab.
Maybe he pretended to be a crab.
You're
There's
wrong.
probably something
I
there.
have more qualms with
Flounder. I
Flounder.
know Flounder.
Let me
looked like
see what
shit.
original flounder was.
Flounder was cute.
Oh wow!
Flounder
Kind of
was-
gives me Brave
was
Little Toaster vibes.
Yes.
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 Wow.
Yes.
Look at that.
Also, if you watch Brave Little Toaster now,
It's depressing.
you will feel unsettled to the point where you might have to turn it off.
See, I liked Page Master better. I was never a Brave Little Toaster
Fern
girl.
Gully was my favorite.
Yeah, same.
You lost me.
You've never seen Fern Gully?
Don't think so.
Fern Gully was pretty amazing, and the fact that I've seen it and you haven't is pretty crazy.
Is it Disney?
It was
No.
about saving the rainforest. So that
Did you
didn't
just
Yeah,
burp
that
into the
makes
mic?
sense. What?
You just burp into the mic?
No.
Oh, I thought you did.
All right. Little Mermaid. We all went to the theater together, which was
Yeah,
very
we saw it,
magical.
yep.
You guys looked very excited and happy. Give me your overall, like, how did we feel about the movie? And then you can tell me, like, the things you love, the things you didn't love. Let's just talk about Little Mermaid.
It was so fun to see it. It was so fun to see it. They actually had culture added.
Yeah.
They made the whole island actually Caribbean.
Yes.
Like, in the original movie, they're just
Makes
a bunch of white
sense.
folk.
Yeah. Doesn't make sense.
at all. And they added a flair to all the music that was a Caribbean vibe, which I really appreciated.
So the music was different in the movie.
In a sense, it's the same, but there are parts of like the little reprises in between our main songs that felt more island vibey.
Okay. I like that.
It gave a little bit more. I mean, yeah, I don't know how we talk about this and not talk about the controversy of Not My Ariel.
Oh, having a black Ariel?
Yeah.
Love it.
I'm obsessed.
I love her.
I can't believe people are upset about that.
I don't get it, and I never will.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those things that, like,
we're just never going to understand.
At what point do you shut the fuck up?
Yeah. Right.
And just enjoy things?
Yeah.
I love that.
Do you know what my favorite thing was leading up to the movie?
What?
Was the TikTok compilations of young black
Yes!
children
Of all little
seeing
girls,
themselves
but
on the
me.
screen. Like
who does it hurt?
we grew up always getting that. And it's something I never even thought about. So then when I watched these little girls being like, she looks like me, I was just like, holy shit, that's so special. Like, why would you ever not want that?
So like the
That's
angry
Oppressive.
white men that will never watch the
That's
Little
the thing.
Mermaid.
It's
Also,
the same thing
are
with
the ones
women
that
in
are angry
sports.
about it.
Middle-aged white men?
It's
Yes,
the same thing
right?
with women in sports when people talk about transgenderism, and then it's these men who have never watched a female sport in their life suddenly have an opinion saying save women's sports, and then the next day say get back in the kitchen. It's people that don't actually give a single fuck
Yep.
and will never watch the movie and will never enjoy the sport who have the most to say.
It's unbelievable.
We just need to shut it out. Ignore it. Fuck them.
Yeah, ignore
go
them.
see the movie.
So the center of this argument was that like the mermaids not like wanting the mermaid to look exactly like the animated mermaid, right? And the crux of it is that we're adhering too much to like political correctness, and we are like just doing this to make a black mermaid just to make a black mermaid, right? Like that's like the essence of this argument.
It's crazy.
And like I understand the political like aggravation behind it, but then it's like at what point do you just say who cares if that's the reason for it? Because look at all the good that comes from it.
right.
So why do you care? Why? If one, you're not going to see it,
Yeah.
and two, you can see the impact that it has on people.
Yeah.
Do you have no empathy or no emotional
No.
capacity?
They don't care about that.
beyond yourself.
They don't care about people of color.
Here's the thing. Regardless of all of this whole conversation, she did an incredible fucking job.
She was amazing.
She fit the role perfectly. Her voice, magical.
She was perfect.
That was the thing. Like, coming from somebody who's never seen Little Mermaid, I felt like when she came up out of the water and it was like the water splashing, which I think is hilarious on TikTok right now because people are trying to like recreate it. I don't know. Like, there was such a good, powerful emotion that came with that, and I was like, wow, I've never seen.
I think
this,
she added with her voice, the power of her vocals added impact to all that.
Yeah, I thought the music was okay. Like, to be honest with you, at the end of the movie, I was like, okay, yeah, that was one of those movies. Like, it's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
But I had fun watching it. Like, I wasn't miserable the whole time.
I don't. So hot take. I did like this. I liked this a lot. If I'm ranking my my top like live actions, it's not there.
No, it's not up there.
Yeah.
I was talking to Kate about this. Mine's always gonna be Beauty and the Beast, number one. Because I went 5 times to see that in theaters. In theaters, I gave my money to Disney. Then it's Cinderella, because I still go back and watch that one often. And then I would say this is like third,
I think there's one more that I was thinking of.
because I did not care for Aladdin.
Oh yeah, I heard.
Oh, I liked
was-
Aladdin.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
I don't like Will Smith in it.
I
Yeah,
gotta
I
check
liked
it out.
Aladdin.
I gotta check it out. They should have used their boy from the Broadway show.
I know.
I love him.
The actual genie.
I love him so much. I finally saw Aladdin on Broadway, and the genie was like the best thing I've ever seen in my
I
life.
love that we met him for your birthday.
Yeah, we met him, and
We hung out with
I
him
wish
a
I
whole
could
night.
remember his
Did
name.
you see The Jungle King?
No.
Or sorry,
The Jungle Book?
No, I did not see the live action for that.
So for Little Mermaid, you mentioned there was a few additions, like the rap. That took me by absolute fucking surprise when the seagull started rapping.
Which is why I turned
Did
to you
you
and laughed my
like
ass
it?
off. So in the moment I got annoyed by it. I was like, why is this happening? Why is this happening? And then
Yeah.
you know when you're uncomfortable, you laugh?
Yeah.
That's how I felt.
Yes.
Because it just didn't feel right for Sebastian to be rapping or Scuttle. And then I find out after the fact that it's Lin-Manuel
Oh.
and I have a problem with Lin-Manuel.
Yeah.
Mm.
That makes sense. That is why.
It's just it's like it's not necessary.
No.
It was fine without it.
I agree. I also want to talk about the underwater scenes because, you know, obviously most of this is filmed, or at least half of it is filmed underwater.
It's not film, it's CGI.
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
I feel like with the underwater stuff is so hard to perfect.
Yes.
I think that what's that DC movie? The
Aquaman?
Perfect.
Haven't seen it.
But they also filmed a lot of that underwater, and like the hair, the everything just feels it feels like you're actually watching a movie that's underwater. I felt like
so much better.
Aquaman did amazing. I just felt like that was what was missing for me in The Little Mermaid, and I get it. It's a Disney movie, Kristen. Like, get the fuck.
They have the money,
doesn't
though.
matter.
They have the money.
Like, it's something that just doesn't matter. That was whatever, but we were above the water for a lot of the movie. How did we feel about? Is it Eric?
Yeah.
How did we feel about Eric in the movie?
Erica and I kept turning to each other. We're like, he can get it.
Not gonna lie, I loved him.
He
can
was
get it.
Sexy.
I turned to Mike and I said, "This man is fine." He's like, "Fuck you."
Eric was like, I'm pretty sure Eric was my first crush as a kid.
Is he hot as like? I know it's such a weird thing to ask, but like, was
as
he
an
like,
animated character?
Yeah.
As you ask Erica every time for a monster romance, which one she would screw?
Well, I mean, certain animated
Can you
characters have
bring
a
up
vibe.
Eric's picture.
Yeah.
Some of them have a vibe, or was he like pretty
He was
boy?
handsome.
Because when I think of like Disney,
He was pretty white boy, black hair.
Yeah, this Eric felt more.
I mean, they didn't cast him incorrectly. He looks like him.
Does he? That's what I
Yeah.
was wondering. Oh my God, he's so cute.
Which one? The
Who's
animated or
the actor? What's the actor's name?
I don't know.
Guys, so fucking sexy.
He's cute. Like
I
he's
did not
cute. He's
think.
cute.
I mean, I get like
I was into him.
He's
as
charming.
a 32-year-old woman, this
No.
Eric can get it.
yeah, I agree with that.
As a kid, I was not attracted to a black-haired man.
I get you.
I
That's
feel-
where I'm at.
I feel that.
Yeah.
But so that scroll over a little bit to the other actor. See, to me, that's cute, not sexy.
He's cute, yeah.
And
He was
here's
sexy in the movie,
But
though.
here's the thing: that feels charming, like a prince should.
Charming, yeah.
Once upon a time, I got to bring it up one more time. Last time, Prince Charming, the guy who plays him, I love that guy.
Charming is charming.
But I didn't see him as like this charming guy.
But did you watch Snow White as a kid?
No,
Okay.
obviously not. I don't know. I just feel like he did a
I
very
think he did
But,
great
like,
as
that is
charming.
hotter.
Because he's wearing
He's
period
like
clothing.
rugged. He's like more rugged looking.
He's
Because he's
in
in
the
period
movie.
clothes. That's why we
He's-
like him in period clothes.
It always comes down to period clothes.
Yeah.
All right, give me your overall thoughts of Little Mermaid because we haven't talked about it too much, and then we can. sum this
I
up.
liked it. Again, it wasn't like how What?
Would you have wanted Harry Styles?
Fuck no.
No,
Absolutely
He's
not.
not that great of
How
an
dare
actor.
you?
He was good in Dunkirk, but that was it.
I
Dunkirk.
think he could have done it.
Yeah,
He was in Dunkirk.
he was like a
I
minor role,
forgot,
but
I
he was
forgot,
really
I
good.
forgot. No, absolutely not. No, thank you.
Okay.
I thought it was great. I do want to rewatch it, but I don't want to pay to rewatch it. I do
Ooh.
pay for Disney Plus, but
That's fair.
like for Beauty and the Beast when that came out, it literally like changed my life
Yeah, you saw that a couple times.
5 times. in
Wow, what
theaters.
was-
Yeah,
what was it
Beauty and the
about it?
Beast was.
I don't know. It just did it. And
Yeah.
again, Beauty and the Beast is my favorite one.
You know what it was? The songs in Beauty and the Beast were better as the live action. Like if you listen
Gotcha.
to old Be Our Guest
Mm-hmm.
versus New Be Our
Mhm.
Guest, totally 10 times better.
Really?
You know what I mean? Like
That's
it
a
was
hot
just like
take.
they took the song
They
and then
added
they
a
elevated it.
cinematic element to it that just
Yeah.
really elevated it all.
Fair.
And the only song I felt that they did that with Little Mermaid was one song.
Was it Under the Sea?
Was Just Under the Sea.
Yeah.
I
And
knew that
thought
one.
that was less like the auditory part of it and more the visualization. Like they did like all these like fancy like under the
Have you
sea
guys
things.
seen that clip of Haley on like the person crawling?
No.
And it's a whole thing.
Oh, I
it's
gotta
like
check that out.
so that's how they filmed it. When you always show the turtles,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's a blue screen and
Oh,
she's
wow.
sitting on people.
and somebody's
who are crawling,
on like
That's
yeah.
and
so
she's wearing
funny.
like she's wearing a cap, obviously because her hair is CGI,
Sure.
and it's just
It would be really fun to
weird.
to be in one of these movies. It would
I
be
know.
really fun.
I always say
I don't
I don't
think
want
so.
to ever be on a set.
oh no,
said
to be an actor.
Oh, an actor? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd love to be an actor.
Game of
Yeah.
Thrones said that it was so hard shooting and like acting in all
Meh.
of these all these CGI moments because you're just in a box of green.
I feel you.
it's just
but
really
for how
hard to,
hard
like-
they're working, the crew's working 80 times harder and getting paid 80 times less. So I
Well,
have
no,
a hard
no.
time feeling bad.
I'm
for
saying that's hard to perform.
No, I hear you. I hear you.
It's hard to perform,
but it seems fun.
in a weird scenario like
It
that.
seems fun. It
I'd
seems
love to
like
be
a
an
fun
actor.
challenge.
I mean, acting is is just a creative craft
Yeah.
as much as
I would love to do it. I would love to get paid that much to just have fun and pretend to be
I
someone.
would
I'm
love
not.
to be good enough to get paid that much.
Just pretend to be.
Because there are
somebody I'm
those who
not
don't
for
get
doing.
paid that much as an
I
actor.
tried to
Oh, yeah,
act
for
during
sure.
one of my classes. Like I took a television production class that like was a full on like we had created television like
Yeah.
actual scripted television
Yeah.
shows,
Mhm.
and I was like one of the main actors for some of them. I was also producing stuff too, and like when I watched it back, I was like, I thought I would be so much better than this. I'm like, it was
You know who's actually a
painful.
very good actress, but she doesn't talk about it? Maria. I've seen some of Maria's skits from back in the day, and there is something there. And I know I brought
Thanks.
this up to you, but
Thanks.
I have to show you, Erica. Like there's they're fun little sketches, but there's moments where I was just like, Maria, you can act. Like they're like watching like the YouTube sketches that I loved back in the
Look
day.
at you, girl.
It gave me those vibes. So
Thank you,
there's
love.
something
I'll
there.
show you
It's a
afterwards.
hidden talent.
Wow.
Under the
I was
sea.
talking to my coworker the other day because we had an office thing, and I told myself today I'm gonna be a sociable person. So I literally went to every group of people, even people I didn't know. I
Nice.
was like introducing myself, and my coworker was just like, "You are on one today. Like you're literally like so personable." I'm like, "I'm acting. I'm literally acting." And he's like, "Really?" I was like, "Oh yeah. In another life, I would love to be an actor." He's like, "I think you can still do it." And I'm like,
You could.
"No, it's fine.
Let's make
I
some
can't Meryl Streep this. Like, there's no way."
Let's make some sketches.
Oh
There's
God.
a lot of actors
Books
that have
and sketches.
I mean,
that
we've
have
done
done
some of our
Books
Stop.
sketches.
No,
we could
no
do.
way.
Let's reenact Fourth Wing. Let's get you on the parapet.
Let's all become cosplayers on Bookstagram.
Yes. No. Erica, stop looking at the camera like that. Okay, listen.
They have talent.
I think we could title this episode
Disney.
Little Mermaid and a catch-up
Adjacent.
chat. Yeah. I'm sorry if we didn't just talk about Little Mermaid. I think it's fun.
I mean, how much more is
What
there
did
to
we
say?
think about Eric's
There's
song?
not much to say.
Because just like in Beauty and the Beast, Eric got a song. Like Beast got
That
a
was
song.
great.
I don't remember it.
That wasn't in the original.
I'm here
The
for
original
it.
It wasn't memorable.
I liked
What did he
it.
sing?
I liked it.
He was
When did
telling
he sing?
when he was on his boat.
Was it when the Scuttle was
He-
rapping?
No, it was like after he got saved. He has a whole sequence of him going all around the island, being like,
Yeah, he,
"Find me."
Yeah. I thought it was good.
I liked it.
Damn,
I thought he did
I
great.
thought he was
I think he overacted
Oh,
it. But
the
it's
last
fine.
thing I want to bring up before we end this, there was a moment during the film where everybody went, "Ah!" Was that when the real not the real Little Mermaid, but the original Little Mermaid is in it?
What?
Wasn't
Oh,
there-
I
Yeah.
turned to you. Yes, because
Okay.
the woman who's the voice of Ariel was in it.
Is that
And
what it is?
She's
Yeah.
been very like outspoken about supporting
Halle
Bailey. What's it called? We have to talk about Ursula.
Oh yes, yeah, good call.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah.
god, I almost
So,
forgot about Ursula.
Ursula, I thought Melissa McCarthy did a good job.
Good is yes, I would agree with good.
What I wanted and what would have sent the fucking conservatives to the moon and back. I wanted a queen to do this.
Yes,
Thank
drag
you for
queen.
saying
Drag queen.
that.
1,000 times.
I
wanted
was
a queen to
literally
do it.
saying this to
1,000
Kate.
times yes.
So I talked to Jay about it a little bit, and he was just like, "There's not really like somebody that's super famous that is known for doing Ursula."
The only the what brought this in my
Bob
mind
would have
was
crushed
the
it.
Man,
But yes, I
Bob
think-
the
I
drag
think
queen would have
Bob
killed
would
it.
have crushed
but
it.
I think there are drag queens that could have still done it.
Yeah. You know the guy from
Or
Kimmy
one of the
Schmidt,
plus
Unbreakable
size
Kimmy
queens
Schmidt?
Yeah.
would have been
He
awesome.
did a whole like song. I mean, he's not vocally like there, right? But he did a whole performance where he was like, I played in Little Mermaid on stage for the Broadway, but I wanted to be Ursula. And
They
he
could have
performed,
doctored it.
right? He performed the whole thing. I loved his vibe. I loved how he performed and gave the comedy to it, but in a sassy way.
Yeah.
And since seeing that, I've wanted a queen to do it.
Their makeup would have been a lot better.
So okay, so I love it. The makeup for Melissa McCarthy was so bad, and it was.
And it
I
took
looked
him
it
a
up. I
long
looked
time
it.
to
I looked
do.
it up,
Yeah.
and he said it was purposefully bad because
Why?
it played into her character that she was not like perfectly done up, and that she was like trying to be this person that like had the glitz and the glam, but like really wasn't all
doesn't make sense.
together.
But did you not watch the original? Like, why
I
wouldn't
was
you
like-
try
That doesn't
to-
make sense for
I
her
was
as
like,
the
that
original.
I was like, that didn't come across
Yeah.
in any capacity
Yeah.
because you have all these people that are just making fun of your makeup look.
yeah.
So obviously that
Especially if
didn't
you're
hit.
supposed to be our main villain. Like, I can't see you as, like, trying too hard.
And I just thought the makeup, even if it was done like
Correctly.
symmetrically,
Yeah.
Symmetrically.
it still wasn't Ursula-esque.
Yeah.
It just wasn't. It wasn't there.
I think she did a good job, but I think her evilness was lost a bit in this rendition because I didn't feel her as a villain. As a kid, I felt Ursula as a villain.
Yeah, I don't.
And
I think
like
Melissa McCarthy's like too hokey.
That's what it came off as, too jokester.
Yeah,
There's two, and it's fine because Ursula has jokes. She has her sassy moments, but in this one, it felt like they were giving her too much of a wannabe, throwing a joke here and there.
Yeah,
and it just took away from the performance of an actual villain.
I just don't. Yes,
her singing wasn't bad.
Bob would have been the best.
She was great. She's fine singing.
Yeah.
She's fine singing, but
again, the character on the whole.
Poor unfortunate soul.
In pain.
Erica should have done it.
But yeah,
honestly, Erica, you could kill it.
And Ursula. But yeah, I think that if we couldn't have gotten a drag, fuck you. If we couldn't have gotten a drag queen to play Ursula, we should have gotten a drag queen to do the fucking makeup.
Yeah.
That's a good trade-off.
Solid point.
That's a good trade-off.
Yeah, I agree. I think even as somebody who had no idea of the original, I felt like something was either missing or just like off with the
But it was
villain.
still fun. It was still a fun movie to watch. I love seeing it with you guys.
It was fine.
It was a good time. I know for you,
I think the movie is more important in a holistic sense that like it's important for a community to have this. It's important for girls across the country to have people that represent them in these types of movies. So I think that this is a fantastic move that Disney's making towards reaching across different cultures. I love Coco. I love Moana. I love all of these different like cultures.
I still haven't seen Encanto, but just because Lin-Manuel is involved.
I knew you wouldn't watch it.
Is it sad? Oh. I also haven't watched Coco because I know
Encanto is my brother's favorite movie.
Is it because his kid watched it all day?
He literally said like, I have watched this movie 5 times. I love it so much.
It makes me want to cry my eyes out.
Yeah, my brother is like, you would not expect.
I know there's like an older
Coco.
daughter syndrome in Encanto. Like the older daughter like goes through something.
Yeah,
like she's like a representation for a lot of the
don't
oldest
spoil
kids.
it now. Don't spoil it.
No, I liked Coco better than Encanto.
Yeah, I still haven't seen either. I know I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll watch it together.
I don't want to.
I didn't like Luca.
I didn't
see Luca.
I liked it a lot.
You know, I loved Soul.
Soul was
amazing.
Soul.
That's Soul was not meant for kids. Soul was for us.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite Disney Pixar movies.
Yeah,
is that Pixar?
Beautiful. I think so.
Yeah,
Moana's my favorite.
Moana's so good.
Moana's good too.
Moana also makes me cry.
All right, well, that is our Little Mermaid episode. Sorry, we didn't strictly talk about Little Mermaid, but I think
at this point it's just a Disney episode.
I really think that you should spend the money on the ticket and go watch it at least once. I really do. I think it's important and I think it's fun. I think you'll enjoy it if you're a Disney fan. Or if you just like those types of movies. Thank you everybody for being here, for listening to us talk about Disney. Next week we're doing Legends in Lattes, which is really exciting. So make sure you join us next week and you have time to read it now. You got a whole fucking week to read. It's not a lot of time. A shorter book.
Meanwhile, you had 4.
Yeah.
And still read it 2 days before this episode.
All right. Settle down. Follow us on Instagram. That's Books_N_Betches, BETCHES. Click the link tree. You'll see all the links to the important things that you need to follow us. Join us on Discord. Join us on Patreon. Join us on YouTube. You could watch. You could watch Erica sit in the middle of us and me and Maria just give each other looks the entire time.
I like this because she can't tell that I'm giving you looks, but she's
great.
looking at you.
It's great. I love it. So follow us on YouTube or subscribe to us on YouTube. We'll really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Fuck you. Bye. Don't say that.